As people become more educated in terrace homes, I think that that's actually opening doors for other people to see that this is an option for them that's affordable, which actually makes sense in today's market. So the actual demographic for terraces is growing substantially from first home buyers right through to the downsizer now as well. And they're seeing that the functionality of them has changed over the years. For those buyers in downsizing, they're saying, well, the actual cash in my bank is more important than the big house on the big block. And then they're using that money to spend travelling, and you can actually lock up and leave. They're already thinking as they downsize, well, we just want something smooth, easy to transition into and easy to potentially pass on to our children as we progress into life. Young professionals only need a certain amount of space. They need to be able to work from home, they need to be able to relax at home, and they need to be able to lock it and leave it and go and live their life outside. A lot of our team have bought and built terraces ourselves and understand what's important to a family, be it whatever demographic you may be. Terrace homes address affordability in a very simple way. The land price is generally less, and the home price overall with the land is generally less than what that entry price is for a more traditional style lot. We make sure that we offer really good sizes for the bedrooms. We make sure that we have a functional kitchen in there, which is super important. It's important for a developer to address all stages of the market to ensure a consistent ROI and yield on their land. We need to make sure that terrace homes offer an opportunity for those first home buyers to get into the market. As soon as we remove that opportunity for first home buyers, you can signal out 30% of the market that you're no longer talking to as a developer.
So I've been leasing and selling terrace homes for about 7 or 8 years now, and recently have actually lived in one myself. It's been quite amazing actually to see how the public's perception of the property type has changed and just how popular they've become. I personally chose to buy myself a terrace for a few reasons. One being the low maintenance living, but still being parkfront and having the benefit of all of that on your doorstep. And also it's really an unbeatable price point that you just can't find elsewhere. They're suitable for a really broad range of buyers. Landlords love them, and for, say, your first home buyer, it is really an affordable option to get into the market. In my experience, when I lived in a terrace very recently, the way that the properties are built with the zero boundaries to both sides actually creates a much better noise barrier between properties than in a traditional home. Also situated on a smaller footprint, yet with access to a greater range of amenities like parks and sports fields that you as the property owner don't have to maintain. I have since sold that terrace after living in it in less than a year. I was able to sell and make a very quick profit to invest into my next property.
I really enjoy working closely with developers in bringing streetscapes to life. We look at what we can do to make sure that those colours reflect and bring together the environment around it, whether it's beautiful green landscape, coastal landscape, or rivers and streams. One of the things I'm really enjoying working with at the moment is our composite timbers from brands like Deco Wood, Mod Wood. They're low maintenance, they look good all the time. We find that our investors love preset colour palettes. We have 4 or 5 that we use. We still offer the opportunity for them to come in and customise those colours in case they like a mix of both. They might have something else in mind. The way I keep up with the trends, we attend home shows and we attend building expos to keep abreast of what's going on. And I love to work with our suppliers. So they are wonderful at keeping us up to date with what's coming and what new technology is coming and what we can do next.
When we look to design a home, what we really want to look to is to be able to have our home sit comfortably in its natural environment. One of the benefits of designing with Colorbond steel is we have colours that are inspired by the Australian landscape. Biophilic design is just basically where we're having that connection to nature. So whether that's using inspiration from the colorways or we're looking to the textures through our materials, it is also about incorporating the inside and outside flow. We're incorporating that landscape into that terrace home to give that biophilic connection. When we're looking at sustainability, we're looking at the specific materials that we're using for our home. Take, for instance, our facade. What we are looking for is materials that are going to last and they're going to be durable. using a Colorbond steel roof that's going to be giving you that durability and that lifelong performance. Thermatech solar reflectance technology is a technology that we have in Colorbond steel that lowers the solar absorbance of your roof. It just means that your home is going to be cooler in those hot, sunny days. It's tested and developed in Australia's harshest conditions. A roof made by Colorbond steel is going to give you durability and a lifelong performance.